How a Yoruba prince became the first Oba of Benin. The true connection between Edo and Yoruba. Africa is a land of ancient kingdoms, powerful empires, and stories that run deeper than the rivers that cut through its land. But one story stands out, a tale of two great nations, Edo and Yoruba, two cultures, two languages, yet one royal bloodline. Long before the Obis, the people of Igo de Magodo, what we now call Benin, were ruled by kings called the Ogiso, meaning king of the sky. For centuries, these rulers governed the land, until the reign of Ogiso Owodo, the last of the line. His reign brought disunity, corruption, and the people cried out for change. When Owodo died, there was no successor, so the Uzama and Iyanran, the high chiefs of Benin, made a bold decision. Let us go to the land where kings are born. And so they journeyed to Ile-Ife, the spiritual center of the Yoruba civilization. Why Ile-Ife? Because it was, and still is, regarded as the cradle of all Yoruba people. The home of Oduduwa, the great progenitor. A land of sacred crowns, ancestral power, and divine kingship. There, they met Oduduwa, or in some versions, his royal descendants. And they asked for a prince to come and rule over Benin. A king not just of flesh, but of divine royalty. Oranmiyan was sent. A warrior, a prince, a son of Oduduwa. And when he arrived in Benin, the people welcomed him. But something was wrong. The culture was different, the language unfamiliar. Oranmiyan, despite his might, found it hard to rule. Frustrated, he is said to have called the land Ile-Ibenu, the land of anger or vexation. And so he returned to Ile-Ife. But he didn't leave empty-handed. Before leaving, Oranmiyan had a son with an Edo woman. That son was named Eweka. And when he came of age, the chiefs saw in him the blend they had longed for. The royal blood of Ife and the heart of Benin. He became Eweka I, the first Oba of Benin. This was the birth of a new era. The end of the Ogisos. The beginning of the Obaship, a royal institution that stands to this day. Because of this union, the Edo and Yoruba people share more than most know. Titles like Oba, similar palace structures, spiritual systems with shared roots. Even the famed bronze casting traditions of Benin echo the mystical sophistication of Ile-Ife's art. Today, the bond remains. The Oba of Benin and the Eni of Ife represent two of Africa's oldest royal institutions. Tied by blood, tied by history, tied by a single decision made centuries ago. So the next time you hear about the Oba of Benin, remember, his throne was shaped by two worlds, the soul of Edo and the crown of Ife. Love African history? Then hit like, smash subscribe, and share this with someone who still thinks Yoruba and Edo are unrelated. Let the truth speak louder than myths. Drop a comment. Do you believe this ancient connection still affects our culture today? See you in the next episode.